Back when the theatre was up and running, during the intermissions, the cast and crew would run into the pub to get a pint or two in them before they had to be back. There's a little green light that would pop on to let them know the show's about to start again. My name's Iain Morrison, I'm the General Manager here at Bennets Bar. Bennets has quite a rich history. The first pint was pulled in 1839, and then come 1904, Mr. Bennet and the Bennet family bought it on, took it over, called it Bennets, and by 1906 we'd had the back bar and the gantry and everything installed. Pretty much everything you see is original. These hand pulls are obviously a bit more modern, but we've still got our 4 Aitken taps, which are the original cask beer dispense. So the snug or the jug bar used to be a place where during the day you'd be able to get a jug of beer to take away with you, and in the evenings it would be a separate area that women could drink in to stay away from all the rowdy men on the bar, or people like priests or policemen who weren't too keen on being seen by the public drinking. Nowadays it's probably the most sought after seat in the pub. Bennets and the Kings have always been tied quite closely. We still work together today. All the big red seats behind you were donated by the King's Theatre when they were doing their refurb, and during their refurb we've been supporting them with donations based off one of our beers. On show nights there's definitely a bit more of a sense of community in the pub. There's often familiar faces, and that really makes it feel like the hub of Tollcross. Bennets is pretty much welcome to anybody. We've tried to create the menu and the space so that anyone can walk in and find something and be happy. You'll have a 70-year-old sat on one table, sat next to a pair of 19-year-olds. Everyone's having a good time. So we've got some of the old boys in what we call Grumpy Corner. They've been here for 40 years plus, and we're lucky enough that they're not grumpy old men. Even though it's the Grumpy Corner, they actually make our shifts better and they make our days better. We've got a lot of tourists come in because we've got quite a lot of history. We're well known for our cask ales and for our we've got about 200 whiskies. I don't think there's any demographic that doesn't come into Bennets. I'm not biased, it's the best pub in Edinburgh.